stop scrolling because Nykaa's Pink Love sale is almost here. And if you don't want to waste your money on hype products that don't work, then this video is for you. Today, I'm sharing all tried, tested, no nonsense makeup recommendations all under rupees 1500 that actually perform, whether you are a beginner or building your pro makeup kit. So let's get started. Starting with the primers, honestly, I haven't experimented much with new primers recently because these two are my ride and die staples. First one is Mars Gripping Primer. This one grips your makeup as well as smoothens your skin. Lightweight feel and gives a hydrated dewy finish. What I love the most is it's not overly sticky like the e.l.f. Power Grip. So it's comfortable even for long hours. And next is NYX Plump Bright Back Primer. This one is for my confident days. When I know I want something very flawless, this comes very handy to me. And it's extremely hydrating with added skincare benefits. Gives the healthy dewiness and leaves the skin looking fresh and plump. Coming to the illuminator, the first one is Insight Strobe Cream. And this one is literally the affordable dupe of MAC Strobe Cream. No chunky glitter, just adds a soft radiant glow. It's moisturizing, lightweight and does not have any greasiness. Oh, and this one is in the shade Dewy Gold. Next one is Insight Radiance Filter and this is in the shade Espresso. This shade runs a little dark on me, but formula wise it is Chef's Kiss. And this one is an affordable dupe for e.l.f. Halo Glow and Charlotte Tilbury. With Swollen, it feels nourishing and melts beautifully into the skin, giving your skin a soft lit from within glow. Now coming to the color corrector, and the first one is Insight Air Base Concealer in the shade Orange Neutralizer. This has been my 2025 staple and I have already finished two of these. It looks peachy initially but then it oxidizes a lot. You can see it has nicely meshed into my skin and it neutralizes the pigmentation beautifully. Lightweight, soft matte and surprisingly very hydrating. Next one is Simply Nam Hydra Lift Color Corrector and this one is in the shade Brick. You need the tiniest amount. It sets on its own, gives a good coverage, but yes, it's a little pricey for the quantity. And the last one is Swiss Beauty Liquid Concealer. This one is in the shade Warm Sand. It has a beautiful golden orangey undertone that helps a lot to cancel out any kind of darkness, unevenness on the skin. And I nowadays use these two, the Simply Nam and the Swiss Beauty, to get my perfect shade match of color correction. And now coming to the foundation. The first one is Maybelline Lumi Matte and this one was the most used foundation of 2025 for obvious reasons, and I mixed two shades 310 and 311 to get my perfect shade match. It gives medium to buildable full coverage, feels breathable and has a satin matte finish, perfect for all skin types. It's transfer proof, sweat proof, waterproof, humidity proof, and you can use it for your everyday wear as a skin tint. Now if you're looking out for a true skin tint, then this is it. It's Insight Cosmetics 5-in-1 multifunctional skin tint and this one is in the shade Hazelnut Shot. Super hydrating, lightweight, covers blemishes, and even if you layer it, it never feels heavy or cakey. The last one in foundation is Forever 52 Sensational Foundation. It is in the shade 08 Icon. Unfortunately, it is the last shade, but it matches me well. Initially, when I apply, it gives me a very good shade match, but then after an hour or so, I have noticed that it oxidizes to one shade deeper and then it gets little darker if I compare it to my neck and my face. It has insane coverage under budget. It also has SPF of 50 but does not give you any white cast or flashback. This one works for all skin types. It does not feel heavy or cakey and it stays put even in humid weathers. Now coming to the concealer, this one concealer from Insight Cosmetics, their Mega Cover Concealer in the shade MNY 25, single-handedly made me forget my Too Faced and Huda Beauty concealer. It's lightweight, gives medium to full coverage, non-cakey and doesn't settle into my fine line. Feels hydrating and gives a beautiful soft matte finish. Now coming to the contour, the first one is Forever 52 Cream Contour in the shade Dark. It's perfect for both snatched and natural looks, blends in seconds and let me sculpt without looking muddy. Next is e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour and this is in the shade Tan. It is a beautiful cool tone contour with slightly grey undertone which creates real shadows, gives soft matte finish, very long wearing and super flattering on the skin. Now coming to the blush category, the first one is from e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush, and you can see I have 4 options. These are an exact dupe to Rare Beauty Soft Pinch, and these blushes gives you a soft matte finish. Little goes a long way. You just need a tiniest amount because these are super duper pigmented. Next in the blush is from L'Oreal, and it is their Lumi Liquid Blush in the shade Worth It Medium. This one is a great dupe for Charlotte Tilbury Blush Wand. Looks intense initially but settles into a soft luminous glow without emphasizing any of your textures. Next is PAC Spotlight Cream Blush, and this is in the shade Velvet Rose. It is one of my favorite shade for brown skin. If you're close enough to my skin tone, you can probably use this shade for your everyday wear, and it gives you a beautiful flush of color. It has a cream to powder kind of formulation, but it settles down to a gorgeous soft matte finish, and it blends out easily without any extra efforts. Blush is from Swiss Beauty. It is their Dew It Up blush in the shade Muted Pink. This one is my everyday blush for a soft healthy glow. No shimmer particles, just fresh skin vibes. And the last one is Maybelline Sun Kisser Hazy Matte Blush in the shade Berry Branch. It's a beautiful soft matte blush that blends effortlessly and gives the most natural flush of color. Coming to the powder category, the first one is NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder, and it is in the shade Tan. You can see I have almost hit the pan, and it is a very similar dupe to Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless powder, and this I use it on the days when I want a little bit of more coverage. It is lightweight, non-drying, non-cakey formula. Sits beautifully on each and every skin type. I wonder if this shade is available on Nykaa because I have seen that it is out of stock for really long time. Hope Nykaa brings this shade in stock. And the last one in powder is Huda Beauty Easy Bake, and it is in the shade Peach Pie. This one blurs the skin, control oils, and feels extremely lightweight and non-drying even on my dry skin. Now coming to the highlighter, this is the only highlighter I use. It is Mars Glow Fly highlighter in the shade Winged Champagne. This one gives a soft glass-like shine, no chunky glitters at all. It's perfect for everyday glow by mixing in with the foundation. Hands down, this is one of the best affordable highlighters I have ever tried. Now I have some eyeshadow palette recommendation, and the first one is from Mars, their Blooming eyeshadow palette in the variant Imperial, and this one has got a beautiful warm neutral earthy tone shades that you can create a look from day to night. The mattes are pigmented and it blends beautifully without any patchiness or demarcation, and the shimmers are really very reflective. And the next one is Makeup Revolution True Icon Bronze palette, and the color story is very Patrick Ta coded. It is the best quality eyeshadow palette under budget, and the shimmers are to die for because I have tried other Makeup Revolution palette and the shimmers are not very promising, but in this palette the shimmers are very soft, creamy, smooth, buttery, and it just adds a punch. And today I have created this eye look using just this palette. So if you're looking out for an affordable dupe to Patrick Ta, you can try investing your money in this. Now I have some recommendations for one and done eyeshadow, and the first one is Mars Starlit Pot eyeshadow, and this is in the shade 06 and 01. That's how the shade looks like. You can use this all by itself or as a topper, though it has a bit of fallout, so if you want to make it more long lasting, you can use a glitter glue underneath. And the shimmers are very reflective and it adds a punch and adds a drama to the entire eye look. The next ones are the Swiss Beauty Cushion Mousse eyeshadow, and the shades I have is Illuminating Gold and Electric Chroma. This is Illuminating Gold, a plain warm gold that adds a drama, adds a punch, and provides high shine glass-like finish. And the shade Electric Chroma has a dual shift to it, and you can wear this shade as a topper on a black or brown eyeshadow, or you can use it all by itself. This has a zero fallout and it is a cream to powder kind of eyeshadow that goes on easily, buttery, and has a tons of pigmentation. The last ones are the Swiss Beauty Jellyverse Glow Stick, which was a viral product of 2025, and it is an exact dupe to SheGlam because it performs similar to SheGlam ones, but these are under budget. Now this provides you high shine glass-like finish. The shimmers or glitter particles, you can say, does not have any fallout. It is smudge proof and budge proof, and it stays on for really long time without any cracking or fading. This video will be incomplete if I don't recommend you with a good makeup fixer or a setting spray. First is Milani Make It Last setting spray, which is a close dupe to Charlotte Tilbury, and I use this in between my base layers to melt down everything, and it does a wonderful job to hydrate as well as set my makeup in place. The next one is e.l.f. All Night Microfine Setting Mist, and this is also a very close dupe to Urban Decay All Nighter. This has got an ultra fine mist which helps a lot to prolong the wear of your makeup. I have tried and tested this in hot humid summer climate, and because I have a sweaty face, I always reach out to this because it helps a lot to keep my makeup in place, does not melt down my makeup, and even if I sweat, it does not make my sweat cloudy because it keeps and locks everything in place. And the last one is Tete Makeup Fixer, which is my all-time favorite because I know this is going to prolong the wear of my makeup as it locks everything in place, and I use this as my finishing spray, and I have also noticed that it provides me with this beautiful satin glass-like glow. Alright, so this was it for today's recommendations for Nykaa's Pink Love Sale. Now I have more makeup to recommend, but that I will come up with a short video soon. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I think it is the right time, and don't forget to turn the bell button on.